Just off the shores of Lake Superior, we find Lindsy Mason O'Brien teaching English.
That means it's a folklore. That means there's a story that is going around.
Lindsy is intentional about her efforts to be inclusive and shares diverse perspectives in this American folklore class.
Folklore is culture. So any expressions of culture that are shared between people and change over time, that's folklore. So, we talk about like African American folklore. You can't not talk about the deep issues regarding slavery.
We noticed that there's like a separation between African people and the figures of authority.
She makes intentional connections with students and creates a safe learning environment for all of her students.
You can say stuff and you can be heard and you feel listened to. And she doesn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. She makes that very clear. And it just feels like it's a safe environment.
Learning how to have conversations about hard topics in a way that doesn't make people afraid, that's the work of our society right now. If we can learn how to do that, how many problems can we solve? How much can we do to make a difference in the world?
Lindsy weaves civic engagement into her courses. She assigns projects in the community that empower students to make connections to personal relevance and impact change.
I do service learning projects sometimes in my composition classes where we actually do work for an organization.
Audie critiqued the writing of a Duluth organization's youth addiction website.
And mentioning the word youth and stuff, it's just kind of almost like they're talking down upon you.
So we just recommended that they change their wording to a friendly way to direct people towards their website.
You are actually creating work that's real and ideas that are real and could actually impact people out in the world.
Here at Lake Superior College, Ms. Mason O'Brien's service to students is prevalent outside the classroom as well. She supports events held in the Center for Equity and Inclusion.
I like to be down there because I like to see students in their own space where they feel comfortable. We have events down there.
She volunteers her time tutoring students. It's open to all students and is entitled Afraid You Are Falling Behind.
So I've been doing this in our Center for Equity and Inclusion once a week for an hour, and I put up a little sign that says, "Afraid you're falling behind," in that space and be there for students who might not otherwise make a connection with someone on campus. But then it also
Lindsy finds ways to remove barriers students face and tailors her classes to meet their individual needs.
It made me brainstorm into thinking on how I could be a better writer myself, and then just seeing her perspective on the things that I can improve on.
She's a warm soul. If you have issues, she'll listen. And if you need help, she'll help. It's very important as a teacher to be able to do that.